right. Stoked to be diving into the world of wave pools with you. We get it, being landlocked and all, dreaming of hanging 10, but, getting to the coast. What a drag, am I right?
Yeah, tell me about it. But hey, no worries, right? The good news is wave pool tech. It's blowing up, making surfing possible for like a whole new crew, like of landlocked rippers.
Heck yeah. It's like, we're bringing the ocean to the people, man, no matter where they are.
Exactly.
And speaking of bringing the ocean to the people, did you see that market report?
I did.
It said that the wave pool industry was valued at like $1.4 billion in 2023.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, huh?
Billion with the B.
Yeah, and what's crazier is it's supposed to like almost double by 2030.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Double.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
Big time growth.
Think back just a decade ago.
Oh, yeah.
Options were pretty limited.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? It was like, what, a couple janky stand-in waves?
Mm.
Maybe a flow rider if you were lucky?
Totally. Back then they were like novelties.
Right.
Not really a place where you could actually, practice your surfing. But now, thanks to some insane breakthroughs in technology, things have changed big time.
Dude, it's all about the tech.
Yeah.
And speaking of tech, this article, a comprehensive list of every wave pool in the world, mentions all sorts of different wave-making wizards, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wavegarden, American Wave Machines, SurfLoch, and of course the legendary Kelly Slater Wave Co. It's like a wave pool arms race.
It is.
And we, the surfers, get to reap the benefits.
Absolutely. And each company has its own unique way of creating waves.
Right.
Which makes this whole thing so rad. It's not just one size fits all.
Right.
There's a wave pool experience out there for every single surfer.
Okay, so let's break this down because I'm stoked to learn how they actually, make these waves.
All right. So Wavegarden, for example, uses these electromechanical panels that move underwater, kind of like a giant wave-making robot.
Whoa.
Yeah, and these panels generate different wave shapes and sizes, making them super versatile.
A wave-making robot.
Yeah.
That's insane. So that's the tech behind places like European Surf in Melbourne and The Wave in Bristol.
You got it. And then you've got American Wave Machines, or AWM. They use a totally different approach.
Okay.
Air pressure. Think of it like a massive, super precise vacuum system that pushes water to create those punchy tiki waves.
Okay, so that's how they get those insane wraps, right? And the launch pads for airs?
Exactly.
Like at Waco Surf in Texas.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of dudes getting absolutely launched there.
Yeah, that's the AWM magic.
Wow.
Waco is like a playground for aerialists because of how their tech shapes those waves.
So we've got robots and giant vacuums making waves. What's next? Lasers.
Well, not quite lasers, but the Kelly Slater Wave Co. definitely takes it to a whole new level with their hydrofoil system. Imagine a giant wing, kind of like an airplane wing,
right,
that cruises through the water on a track.
Wow.
Generating these ridiculously long and perfect waves.
Dude, Kelly Slater's wave pool's legendary. Remember when that video dropped back in 2015?
Oh, I do.
Blew everyone's mind.
Total game changer. But here's the thing. It's all about quality over quantity.
Oh, okay.
They only produce a couple waves every few minutes.
Oh, wow.
But those waves are pure perfection.
So, okay, we've got all this amazing tech.
Yeah.
Creating epic waves.
Yes.
But for someone like me, a landlocked dude who's just starting out, does it really matter which type of wave pool I go to?
That's a great question. And honestly, that's the beauty of having so much variety, right?
Yeah.
In wave pool technology, there's literally something for everyone, from beginners to seasoned shredders. Whether you're just learning to pop up or you're trying to dial in your air game, there's a wave pool out there that's perfect for you.
Rad. So it's not just about recreating the ocean.
No.
It's about creating a customized surfing experience for every skill level.
Exactly.
I'm digging it.
Like take Surf Abu Dhabi, for example.
Okay.
They've got 4 different types of waves.
Okay.
There's Beach Break for beginners, Cocoa Beach for learners who are working on their turns.
Okay.
Point Break for those wanting those hollow barrels.
Right.
And then, of course, they got their own version of Kelly's Wave.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Surf Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
Like in the desert?
Yeah. Wave pools aren't just a coastal thing anymore.
Oh.
It's popping up everywhere, even in the most unexpected places.
Wow, that's sick. Imagine surfing perfect barrels, right, with a desert backdrop. That's definitely bucket list experience right now.
It is pretty wild, right? But here's another thing that might blow your mind. Some wave pools, like the ones in Brazil, are actually part of private residential complexes.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Imagine having your own personal wave right in your backyard.
That's some next level luxury right there.
It is.
I'd be out there every day, honing my skills and just living the dream. But let's get real for a sec.
Yeah.
How much does it actually cost to shred one of these bad boys?
Well, that's where things get a little less dreamy.
Right.
The cost can range from around like $99 for a basic session to a mind-blowing $50,000 for a day at Kelly Slater's Surf Ranch.
$50,000. For that kind of cash, I could buy a boat and chase real waves. But I guess, like, if you're a baller, right, and you want the ultimate wave pool experience, nothing compares to the ranch.
True, true. But remember, there are tons of more affordable options out there.
Yeah, yeah.
The price really depends on the location, the type of wave, how long you want to surf, and whether you need to rent gear.
Gotcha. So there's a wave out there for every budget, which is rad. But I'm curious, if we're talking about the future of surfing, right, is it all about wave pools?
That's a really interesting question, and honestly, it's something that a lot of people are debating right now.
Yeah.
On the one hand, wave pools are making surfing more accessible, more consistent, and arguably even safer.
Right.
But on the other hand, nothing can truly replace the magic of surfing in the ocean.
True, true. There's nothing quite like paddling out into the vastness of the ocean, feeling the energy of the waves, connecting with nature. It's a totally different vibe than a wave pool.
Absolutely. So I think the future of surfing will be a mix of both.
Yeah.
We'll have wave pools for training, progression, and those times when we just need a quick fix.
Right.
But the ocean will always be the ultimate prevention ground, the place where we truly connect with the soul of surfing.
That's a beautiful way to put it. All right, we've covered a ton of ground in this first part of our deep dive, from the history of wave pools to the different types of wave-making tech out there.
For sure.
We've even touched on the cost and like that whole philosophical debate about wave pools versus the ocean.
Yeah, we've been all over the map, but I think it's important for listeners to understand the full scope of the wave pool phenomenon, you know? It's not just a fad, it's a movement.
Yeah,
That's changing the way we think about surfing.
for sure. And for all you landlocked rippers out there, don't let the lack of ocean stop you from chasing your surfing dreams. Wave pools are bringing the stoke inland,
They are.
and the possibilities are endless.
So are you ready to dive deeper into the world of wave pools? We'll be back in a flash to break down some of the most epic wave pools on the planet.
Hang loose and we'll be right back with more wave pool wisdom. Tubastique forever.
All right, let's paddle back out and catch some more knowledge about these epic wave pools.
So many options, dude. I'm frothing to hear more about these wave-making wonderlands. Where should we start?
Well, we can't talk wave pools without mentioning the OG, the one that kicked off this whole revolution.
Okay.
Kelly Slater's Surf Ranch in Lemoore, California.
The Surf Ranch. It's like the holy grail of wave pools, right?
It is.
Perfect barrels, long rides, and a price tag that'll make your head spin.
Yeah, it's definitely a splurge.
Okay.
Up to $70,000 for a full day session.
Whoa, 70,000. That's more than I make in a year.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
But hey, if you want the best, you got to pay the price.
For sure. And let's be real, most of us aren't dropping that kind of cash on a surf session. Luckily, there are more accessible options out there,
Okay, good.
like the Palm Springs Surf Club.
Palm Springs Surf Club. Now that sounds more my speed. What's the vibe like there?
It's super chill, dude. They got a great variety of waves to suit all levels, from mellow Waikiki rollers to punchy A-frames. Plus, it's in Palm Springs. Desert vibes and perfect waves. What more could you ask for?
That's the dream right there. So we got California covered. What about other breaks of the U.S.? Are there any wave pools for us landlocked folks who are, craving some East Coast barrels?
You know it. Scoot and Surf at American Dream in New Jersey
Okay.
is actually claiming the title of world's largest indoor wave pool.
Wait, indoor wave pool?
Indoor.
That's insane. So you can shred even when it's snowing outside.
Exactly. They got perfect swell tech pumping out waves all year round, no matter the weather. It's like having your own personal endless summer.
Mind blown. I'm already picturing myself escaping the winter blues with a surf session under the dome. All right, so we got California, New Jersey. What about Texas?
Texas is holding it down with Waco Surf. It's the place to be for aerialists and anyone who wants to push their limits.
Yeah, Waco is where those insane stab high events go down. I've seen videos of surfers getting absolutely launched there. What makes it so good for airs?
Waco is known for its signature turquoise water and those perfectly sculpted ramps that just launch you into the sky. It's like surfing in a giant skate park.
Wow. So we've tackled both coasts and the heart of Texas. Now I'm curious about the international wave pool scene. What's happening down under in Australia?
Australia is killing it in the wave pool game, dude. They got Airbnb Surf in both Sydney and Melbourne,
Okay.
and both locations are pumping out some serious waves.
OBNS or F, I've heard those spots are the real deal. They use Wavegarden tech, right?
Yep, and they got everything from beginner-friendly rollers to gnarly beasts that can host WSL qualifying series events.
Hold up, WSL qualifying series. You mean pros are competing in wave pools now?
Oh yeah, The qualifying series is like the minor leagues of professional surfing. It's where up-and-coming surfers battle it out for a chance to qualify for the championship tour, which is where the elite surfers compete. And the fact that these events are being held in wave pools just shows how legit the technology has become.
So you could potentially learn to surf at URB and CRF and then one day compete against the pros, all in the same wave pool? That's wild.
It's all about progression, my friend. And speaking of pushing the limits, Surf Abu Dhabi is claiming the title of the world's largest wave pool with the longest high-performance tube out there.
Wait, Surf Abu Dhabi, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the desert, right? And they have Kelly Slater's wave.
You got it. It's called Kelly's Wave.
Okay.
And it's a replica of the wave at the Surf Ranch, but they also have other wave settings for beginners and intermediates, so it's not just for the pros.
Man, the wave tool scene is truly global. Who would have thought you could find perfect barrels in the desert?
It's mind-blowing, right? And it just goes to show that surfing is no longer limited by geography. Whether you're landlocked or coastal, there's a wave out there waiting for you.
This is also rad. I'm getting seriously stoked just thinking about all the possibilities. What other international wave pool gems are out there?
Well, if you're looking for a truly unique experience, you gotta check out Alaya Bay in Switzerland.
Switzerland. Isn't that all about mountains and snow?
It is, but they also have this incredible wave pool nestled right in the Alps. Imagine surfing with a mountain backdrop. It's epic.
Surfing with a view of the Swiss Alps. Sign me up. What kind of waves they got there?
Alaya Bay uses Wavegarden tech, so they got a variety of wave shapes and sizes to keep everyone happy, from beginners to advanced surfers.
So you can shred powder in the morning and barrels in the afternoon. That's the dream right there.
Speaking of dreams, how about surfing in Scotland?
Scotland.
Lost Shore Surf in Edinburgh is making that a reality.
Scotland. Land of kilts and bagpipes and now wave pools. I'm officially intrigued.
Lost Shore Surf uses Wavegarden code technology, which is known for its versatility and ability to create different wave types. It's a great spot for both beginners and experienced surfers.
I'm sensing a theme here. Wave pools are popping up in the most unexpected places. It's like the scope is spreading to every corner of the globe.
And that's the beauty of it. Surfing is becoming more accessible than ever before, and that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. All right, before we get too lost of our wave pool fantasies, let's talk about Germany.
Okay.
They've got this place called O2 Surftown Mika, which sounds pretty high-tech. What's the deal with that one?
O2 Surftown Mickett is super interesting because they use endless surf technology, which is all about customization. Basically, they can program the waves section by section.
Whoa, section by section. You mean they can create custom waves with different sections for barrels, turns, and airs?
You got it. It's like designing your own dream wave. You want a super long barrel section followed by a ramp for an air. They can do that. It's next level wave customization.
Dude, these wave pool engineers are like wizards. They're making the impossible possible.
They're definitely pushing the boundaries of what's possible in wave pool technology, and that's super exciting for surfers of all levels.
Okay, I'm dying to hear about more of these wave pool havens. What else is out there?
All right, let's wrap up our global wave pool tour with a stop in South Korea at Wave Park.
Wave Park. Fill me in. What's so special about this place?
Wave Park is home to the largest Wavegarden cove in the world. It's massive.
The largest. That's insane. What else do they have there besides epic waves?
Well, it's not just a wave pool, it's a whole entertainment complex. We're talking surf school, water park, restaurants, hotels, and even marinas. It's like a surfer's paradise, all in one place.
Dude, my mind is officially blown. Wave pools have come a long way from those janky novelty things of the past.
They've evolved into these incredible destinations that offer something for everyone, from beginners to pros, landlocked to coastal.
This deep dive is making me want to book a wave pool trip ASAP.
Me too, dude. It's inspired to see how wave pool technology is not only making surfing more accessible, but also pushing the boundaries of what's possible on a wave. But before we get too carried away, we still got more to explore.
All right, bring it on. I'm ready to catch the next wave of knowledge. What other wave pool wisdom are you stoked to share?
Well, we talked a lot about the different wave pools out there, but I think it's important to step back and look at the bigger picture. What does this wave pool phenomenon mean for the future of surfing?
That's a great point. We've been so focused on the tech and the locations that we haven't really dug into the impact of wave pools on surf culture as a whole.
Exactly, and that's what we'll explore in the next part of our deep dive. We'll talk about the pros and cons of wave pools, their impact on the environment, and the potential they hold for shaping the future of surfing.
All right, I'm stoked to hear your take on all that. This deep dive is getting deeper by the minute, and I'm loving it. Hang loose, everyone, and we'll be right back with more wave pool insights.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick with us for more wave pool stoke.
Tubas take forever. Okay, so we're back, and ready to drop in on the future of surfing. We've talked about the tech, the locations, the stoke, but now I'm stoked to hear your thoughts on the bigger picture. Like, what does this whole wave pool revolution mean for, surf culture as a whole?
That's the million-dollar question, right? And
Yeah,
I think it's one that has a lot of surfers, both like Groms and seasoned shredders, feeling a mix of excitement and maybe a little bit of apprehension.
totally. Like, on one hand, it's rad that wave pools are making surfing accessible to more people.
Right.
But on the other hand, is there a part of you that worries that wave pools are gonna, like, replace the ocean?
I can understand that concern.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think it's an either-or situation.
Okay.
I see wave pools and the ocean as complementary forces in the surfing universe.
Okay, I like that. Complementary forces. So it's not about replacing the ocean. It's about expanding the surfing experience.
Exactly. Think about it this way. Wave pools offer consistency, predictability, and a controlled environment, which is amazing for the learning, training, and pushing the boundaries of like what's possible on a wave.
Right, like you're not at the mercy of Mother Nature, waiting for that perfect swell to roll in. You can just show up at the wave pool and score epic barrels all day long.
Exactly. And for landlocked surfers,
Yeah.
it's a game changer.
Totally.
They can finally experience the stoke of surfing without having to travel like thousands of miles to the coast.
Yeah, it's like we're democratizing surfing, bringing the stoke to the people,
We are.
which is super rad.
Totally. And let's not forget the sustainability aspect. As more people flock to the ocean to surf, natural surf breaks are becoming increasingly crowded and in some cases even damaged.
Right.
Wave pools offer a way to relieve some of that pressure, giving the ocean a chance to breathe.
That's a really good point. I hadn't thought about it that way. So wave pools could actually help protect the ocean for future generations of surfers.
Exactly. And on top of that, wave pools are creating jobs, boosting local economies, and even fostering a sense of community among surfers.
Right.
Think about it. People are gathering at these wave pools, they're sharing tips, they're cheering each other on, and they're just hanging out and enjoying the stoke.
It's like a whole new breed of surf culture is emerging, one that's not bound by geography or even, like, the limitations of the ocean.
Yeah, it's a fusion of old school surf vibes and cutting edge technology.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty exciting to witness.
I'm curious, what do you think the future holds for wave pool tech? Like, what kind of mind-blowing innovations are on the horizon?
That's the beauty of it. The possibilities are endless.
Right.
I think we'll see even more customization
Okay.
with wave pools that can create any type of wave imaginable, from like mellow peelers to monster slabs.
Whoa, imagine being able to just dial in your dream wave.
I know.
That'd be insane.
Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing wave pools integrated into other types of spaces like resorts, cruise ships, even residential communities.
Dude, a wave pool on a cruise ship?
Yeah,
That would be next level.
I know. The future of surfing is looking bright, and I can't wait to see what kind of epic wave we'll be riding in the years to come.
All right, my friend, this deep dive has been a total blast. We've gone from the history of wave pools to the cutting-edge tech to, like, the philosophical and environmental implications. And honestly, I'm feeling more stoked than ever to be a part of this whole wave pool revolution.
Me too, dude. It's an exciting time to be a surfer.
Yeah.
No matter where you live or what your skill level is.
For sure. So for all you landlocked rippers out there, don't let the lack of ocean stop you from chasing your surfing dreams. Wave pools are bringing the stoke inland, and the future's looking brighter than ever. All right, that's a wrap on our epic wave pool adventure.
Until next time, may your barrels be long and your wipeouts be soft.
To mistake forever.